Oh, damn life to kick some bollocks. Get in, my son. Welcome to DedSec. Get ready to kick ass and feel good about it.
Oh, yes. I'm ready, willing, and able to serve.
Get in, my son.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
Seriously, has everything gone mad?
Albion's looking for good candidates. Come see me for more information.
Always keeps the curtains drawn. Goes in and out of his flat with that black briefcase. Wears his leather gloves even in July.
What the hell? Who said he could be here?
Investigation.
All quiet here. Patience. Don't...
You look like the rebellious sort. Are you interested in fighting the good fight?
Ooh, intriguing. Say, I've been looking for someone who can, shall we say, get to difficult places. I don't suppose you fit that bill?
Sounds like you're up to some naughty business.
Right, I'm sending you the coordinates of a file. Get your hands on it, we'll talk then.
Back off!
Citizens of London are prohibited from using personal drones within the city.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform. Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Assemblies of over 5 units.
Stop resisting!
Continuing improper activity will result in arrest.
Hello. Someone else sloughed off work, and now it's your turn.
All right, all right.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
I've had enough!
All right. Back to my day job.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
They must be over here.
Keep your eyes open.
I'm ending this now! Take over one! Give yourself up!
Confirmed hit.
Seems that manky little nerd was the one who kept diverting relief supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days, you can do a lot more evil with a spreadsheet than a drone fleet.
Wonderful.
I saw. I need backup ships here. Dispatch. Swam right in the sun.
Get ready to die.
Engaging.
Get ready.
Bloody thing's not firing!
Ha-ha! Hacker cherry pot.
Engaging target.
Taking cover!
This end. Taking fire.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
Back at the old Albion stronghold. What a sad fate to befall the tower.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Something's not right here.
A bloody cheek. Watch it, will you?
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You Cass expert, you. You seen his puller profile or something?
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him. He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Give me a break.
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
You don't think it's going to make certain aspects of our job redundant, do you?
Not a chance. Director Cass takes care of his own. You know that.
Queen Victoria kept these letters, written by her beloved and much loved God. So can you tell me a little bit more about how the reckoning is going?
Everything is proceeding on schedule, and Mr. Cass is as determined as ever to make the right as short as possible for my I believe he has
Just keep going about your
Albion is here to get taken, like in the clouds, in the sky, in the flowers around us.
Everyone else did too.
It's never going to be. What's the point in chasing what it used to be when you can just live in the present and make do with what
I heard someone saying DedSec.
I did. It's
They
in the
better
kitchen.
not be just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have morals.
It's in the kitchen, on the right-hand side, when you walk in.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Wonderful.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
Can't even have a real conversation anymore, can you? It's not that we can't agree on the facts. It's that we can't agree on what the fact is. We're in the midst of a epidemic crisis, darling. It really is a crisis. Some people just refuse to live in reality.
You been up there lately? There are some parts of the city that need a good word with some heavy boots. You understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always an element that's going to resist all.
Sure, but I wasn't taking care of them long ago.
You mean DedSec? I know. I've heard some talk on...
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
Let's see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Oh my. I'm not one to make light of one's mental health, but Cass clearly has issues. And he's been put in charge of keeping London safe.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
I just don't know what to think anymore.
Yep.
Director Cass, I've been unable to reach the Commissioner's office.
He's stalling. Doesn't matter. It won't change anything. I won't allow it to change anything. Damn him. Yet another fool who knows what the right thing to do is, but lets emotions get in the way.
He's still scheduled to attend. Would you like him removed?
No. Despite all, we need to work with the official government. Send a security detail to make sure he attends. Dress it like a state privilege and sit him front and center at the meeting. He'll be key to my getting the others to fall into line.
Just make sure you get it done. First off,
Piling on the pressure. That's sure to help.
Welcome to Project Themis. Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention! A building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How the bloody hell do I get out of here, Bags?
The catacombs, fam.
It's okay, they're only asleep. Yes.
Do this to me.
saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Anyone can be with a gun in hand. It's crass. He does seem in a hurry to launch this Themis project. None of what I've heard is comforting. Damn. Shit. I don't like this one bit. What the hell? What on earth was that?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready.
How are you doing? I hope you don't mind me getting situated in your safe house. Crime marches on, and so will I. There are still cases that need to be closed, if you'll help me.
Of course. Easy peasy.
Excellent. I uploaded a case to Bagley. He can brief you on it.
Not to brag, but I think we're getting pretty good at this resistance thing.
Too right.
I hacked some Albion credentials and started wiping deportation orders in my spare time. These are families that were going to be ripped apart.
Fantastic. That's what I love to hear.
We keep it up and we'll change everything for the better. Hey, yeah, no, I've just got to tell you the story. So I was in our favorite place, I guess.
Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I can't stop thinking about Sky's AI lab.
Yeah.
Killing people, selling their minds, murdering her mother? Christ.
Even worse. Those people's minds are still stuck in there. Every one of them can never get away, or sleep, or even die. They're in a prison. Forever.
Good Lord. It's utterly unforgivable.
I can never end like that. If it happens, please destroy my hard drive.
Clan Kelly's been sending a ton of crypto to an unknown party in Cairo. Something to do with Kronos X.
That new drug, right. The cops were trying to keep it off London streets. Back when the cops tried to do things.
It's a highly addictive psychotropic with a staggeringly high fatality rate that stands to make Clan Kelly a lot of money.
Yes, and the body count will be staggering.
Well, the phrase Finsbury New Project keeps popping up in their comms, if you'd like to take a look into it. Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome, but what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack, so Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To bypass Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break into Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
No way out now. Soldier.
It seems to me you're ready to fight the powers that be.
Fuck me, DedSec. All right, maybe you could help. Got myself in a bit of trouble.
I'll have a look at our schedule. What's wrong?
My mate just up and vanished last week. No news, no calls, no nothing. I'm starting to worry.
That's horrid.
To put it lightly, my mate's a bit of a dickhead. the type that doesn't think much about the consequences before doing something stupid. So I'm pretty sure they got themselves in trouble.
Worry not. The search is on.
Facial recognition is required.
Something dodgy going on. Lock it down.
You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro-drone is being developed.
I hope this will be worth the risk.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
Hostile target deploying combat measures.
You in half with this shot. Can't hide from me. Direct hit.
Running to cover. I'll have you. I'm pinned down.
I realise this is a difficult distinction for a vicious mammal like you to grasp, but there is such a thing as being too violent. Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
That's bad news. Okay, I'll finish what they started.
What's going on with our security?
Investigation of hostile target.
security's down in the R&D lab, but plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere. I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like. Now that we have the schematics, we can make microdrones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
Code 3, closest units proceed to alarm location.
It's clear. I'll see what could have set off the alarm.
This is about to go that holds up a mirror to the world.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Someone's going to get it.
Soldier, is everything all right?
What's going on? Been too quiet. I'm hoping for some actions.
Shut up.
What's going on?
I already have Albion to deal with. I can't deal with you as well.
Fuck off somewhere else, you stupid drone!
Suspects reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile. Control, we are ready to engage.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target. Suspect has a weapon. I repeat, suspect has a firearm.
Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over.
Holy shit! Look out!
Right, I'm putting a stop to this. Units fall back. Over.
We've successfully trialed our first micro-drone, and it's officially as cute as the dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See? School's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project. Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
You called the right man. I'll get the job done.
Active protest report.
Have you looked at the Themis brief, Mum?
Yes, I looked at it before I assigned you to the project. I am quite familiar with what it entails.
You must see the ethical implications of this. Themis violates half a dozen laws at least.
Those laws don't apply anymore. Or haven't you been paying attention? We're functioning under martial law here.
No. Themis is more than just martial law. It's a guillotine waiting to come down on everyone.
Look, you have two options. You can do your job, or you can lose your job. Pick one.
Look round for anything named Themis.
Copy that.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious drone project like Themis, I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down. You will have to access the bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
This area is being recorded by the GBB.
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
Copy that.
Our job is not an easy one, but it is an important one. Right now, we devote countless hours to intelligence gathering, and still things slip through the cracks. We're doing our best, you tell me. We are, but our best isn't good enough. That doesn't sound right. But even we aren't perfect yet. Yeah, no, like that. That strikes a humble note. We make errors in judgment. That's human nature, but we cannot afford errors. We are the last resort to protect the people. Project Themis will dispense justice and protection. It will use data to predict the patterns of crime and abuse. It will let us transcend the faults in our own nature. Not bad. Yeah, they'll have questions, of course, which is fair. It's an extreme measure, and there is potential for abuse, but this is what London needs.
Security lockdown initiated. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Security lockdown initiated. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. Intruder alert. Security lockdown initiated. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. Intruder alert. Security lockdown initiated. Intruder alert. Security lockdown initiated. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises.